The gentleman from California is recognized. Mr. Sherman, for
Madam
5 minutes.
Madam Secretary, I want to commend you and the entire Biden economic team. Over the last couple of years, we've seen the greatest decline in the inflation rate at any time this century. And at the same time, we've kept unemployment at historically low levels. I want to thank you and the entire team for that effort. I want to compliment you for the direct file system that has allowed millions of taxpayers to be able to file their tax returns in an electronic form without paying $130 to TurboTax. And quote your good words before the Senate, where you said one day information that taxpayers receive on the W-2 forms and the 1099s could be used to pre-populate the program. And I look forward to the day when the majority of Americans can file their tax return in less than 2 minutes simply by seeing the W-2 form and the 1099 information. They already achieved that in about a dozen countries in Europe. The gentleman from Arkansas mentioned the Repo Act. Those assets should be used to go to Ukraine, but there are Americans who have claims against those assets, judgments against those assets. And I hope that we wouldn't send all the money to Ukraine and then tell the Americans with claims that they're out of luck. The money laundering laws are important. I want to bring to your attention that Florida and now Tennessee have laws designed to, and it's perhaps a good purpose of these laws, to say that you shouldn't be denied financial services because of your political opinions or religious beliefs. But I hope that you will work with those states and preempt those laws as necessary to protect the Bank Secrecy Act. We shouldn't be in a circumstance where you lose your account because you have all these suspicious activity reports and the bank can't tell you about the suspicious activity reports, and all of a sudden you think it's because of your political beliefs. In the past, when you've come here, I've talked to you about how China has incentives for its domestic taxpayers to invest in Chinese companies, but denies those for investments in the United States. But we have incentives for Americans to invest, we call it capital gains allowance, and we provide those to those who invest in China. But I want to focus instead on India. India has cut its corporate tax rate from 40% to 22%, but they have excluded branches of foreign companies. So many U.S. companies can just form a subsidiary and take advantage of that 22% rate, but American financial institutions have branches. As a technical matter, they can't form a subsidiary. And I hope, can I count on you to bring this up with the India Ministry of Finance, that American companies should have the same tax rate as Indian companies in India?
Well, I'd be glad to have my staff discuss this with you in greater detail and to understand the issue.
I look forward to that. I want to commend you for sanctioning individuals who use sexual violence as a weapon of war in Sudan, the Democratic Republic of Congo, in Sudan, South Sudan. But the greatest use of sexual violence in war this century is the 100,000 Tigrayan women who have been subjected to sexual violence in northern Ethiopia. Can you commit to applying the same standards that you did for Sudan, the DRC, and South Sudan to individuals, particularly in the Ethiopian and Eritrean military, who have carried out this campaign of sexual violence against Tigrayan women? Can I count on you to use the same standards?
So this is really a determination that has to be made by the State Department rather than Treasury, but certainly human rights violations have been a concern.
And finally, the Russian Central Bank has urged the use of crypto to evade Western sanctions. A stable coin offers no particular advantage in that it's stable. You can't make money by holding it. And it usually doesn't pay interest, certainly not the interest you get on money market funds. Its sole advantage is evading our sanctions and other laws, including tax laws. And I hope that in enforcing our sanctions on Russia, you will not facilitate that by facilitating stablecoin.
We are very attentive to the use of cryptocurrencies and stable coins. We don't think it's a very substantial thing that Russia is doing, but as our sanctions bite more and more, it becomes a concern.
Gentleman's time has expired.